Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. This is Q&A. My name is Kim and I will be answering your questions. Hopefully I can answer them. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. It is Thursday. I hope you are having a manageable week. I hope you are having a good week. Hope you're managing your stress as well as you can. I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty well. I've been busy this week, which is, I'd rather not be busy, but anyway, let's just get into it. I don't have much to say in an intro, but everything I say here is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say here is for informational purposes only. Everything I say here is alleged, even in the comments, okay? If you want a personal reading, you can click more in the description of this video, and the link will be there. Or you can email me, moonlightenergy15@gmail.com, and I will send you the link, okay? I have a whole bunch of readings up there. Popular one is past loved one readings. I've been doing a slew of, so if you want me to channel, if you have any messages for a past loved one, you can request a reading, okay? All right, let's just jump in. Lots going on this week. A lot of things. Let's scroll down. Okay. All right, so question number 1 is from Gray Raven. Words come to me. Gray Raven Tarot. And their question is, the Trump administration has a case for the U.S. Supreme Court to remove the Fourth Amendment. This would give ICE and MAGA police the right to break into our homes without probable cause for any reason. Huge violation of our privacy. Do you think this will pass? They are bold, are they not? Alright, let's see here. Let's see what my guides have to say. I have the fan on, but I can't feel it, like, at all. Okay, that's better. Alright. Fourth Amendment. He said no, will not pass because the Supreme Court is not that far gone. Let's see the visual. Will the Trump administration Supreme Court case regarding getting rid of the Fourth Amendment pass the Supreme Court? They're saying no. Feels like I keep hearing like this will be laughed out of the court. I've not heard of this case. This is my first time hearing about this. And Trump's Alien Enemies Act policies raise Fourth Amendment problems. I don't think you could just, maybe through this act, he's trying to circumvent the Fourth Amendment. I'm not sure you could actually that would take a lot to amend the Fourth Amendment. Okay. Yeah, it's through this. They're saying that. I don't think that's what they're actually trying to do. I don't see any. Well, but no, no. No, the answer is no. Okay. This question made me think about. Sometimes I feel. I don't think the general, or maybe they do, but no one wants to say it out loud. What exactly is happening here? what they're trying, and like maybe 2% succeeding to turn this country into. Scary times. Scary times. Definitely crazy. Anyway, I hope that answered your question, Gray Raven. Number 2. Here we go, 1111. Hello, Kim. Do you have good tips for us on communicating and hearing our spirit guides on a consistent basis? Good tips. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking of my experience. I think a great way to connect with your spirit guides is through your dreams. At least that's how it was for me, through my dreams. You can simply talk to them. You can utilize oracle cards. If you know tarot, you could utilize tarot cards. I would talk to my spirit guides a lot by the water. I live by water, so I would go down this right down a hill from me. I would just go and stand there and talk to them. You get messages from them all the time. You just have to listen. You could ask for signs to hear from them. I often ask for help, and I receive help, which blows my mind. It's really crazy. It's really, really crazy. But I think if you are someone starting off with, you just have to pay attention. And the way that I started is with cards. I started I had a routine, and it was structured. That I would pull cards, I would read, I would pull oracle cards. That really got me getting going. I still, well, not so much now, but you just have to, I wouldn't listen. I wouldn't. You have to surrender, in a sense. For me, I did, at least, but be gentle, be patient with yourself. But they're there. They are there. And know that you aren't going crazy. If you feel like you need support, but you would know. You would know the line. But, start off just, asking to connect. I hope that answered your question. Number 3. Green Eyes Bunny. Oh, it's just a thanks for all that you do. We appreciate you and the community you've brought together so much. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much too. I really do. I don't answer. I do read all the comments. I don't always comment underneath the comments like I did in the past, but I do see all of your comments, and I really appreciate your support in this community. I really, really do. So thank you. Okay. Taurus, the next question, this is number 3. Okay. Taurus 1647 asks, will the Epstein survivors take down the felon by speaking out? Thank you so much. No. No. I think they said, well, y'all could look at it. The press conference. But no, they won't. Will the Epstein survivors expose Trump by speaking out? He wants to. He wants to let Glazane go. It amuses him, Donald Trump, that he could do that. He has the power to do that. So. That thing is well handled. It's, unfortunately. All right, number 4. Amy Noel 9639. Hi, happy Wednesday. It's Thursday. Happy Thursday. RFK Jr. is vaccinated, as are his children. There's a rumor that Melania and T are anti-vax because their son may have been harmed by one. I don't know if that's true. Doesn't feel true. Is this what is responsible for the admin's anti-vax agenda? Thank you. That's not true. That rumor about Melania and Donald Trump being anti-vax, I don't think they think enough or care enough to think enough about that. I don't care about that really. Neither does Donald Trump. They're just doing favors for people who have an agenda. That's all it is. RFK has an issue with the healthcare system. It's personal. I don't know what it is. I've said that before. But they just do, They're just doing favors for people who have their own agenda. Attacking everything. Everything. Will they succeed? No. Let's take a quick look at RFK's outcome. Just got really fatigued out of nowhere suddenly. Energy is heavy. Always. 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords. It will not stand, this agenda, this thing they're trying to do. It won't. It won't hold. 7 of Swords is about, you have agenda, a plan, you know, but it's very weak. And 7 of Wands is trying to stand your ground on something. It's weak. You know? Lord is gonna go through it. It's gonna be a nightmare, just to say. It's not gonna be good. I didn't even ask questions. Hold on. I don't have to pull other cards, actually. You know? Okay. It's gonna go through it. It's gonna be a lot of sick children. They gotta learn their lesson that way, unfortunately. All right. Next question. Number 5 is, hold on, I can't see. Tracy 8. What just happened? Tracy H 9298. Tracy Hastings. Hello Kim, thank you for all that you do. When will we see full disclosure of extraterrestrials? Lovely question. Let's see. Okay. There'll be something in 2028. There'll really be something, and this is a long time from now, sort of. 2068. Okay. 2028, 2068, 2 significant years. I remember, I don't know what year this was. It was recent when it was a government, and he admitted that aliens were, we know that the government knew, and everyone just sort of had no reaction to it. There was nothing. I can't remember. I didn't imagine this. If one of you guys know what I'm talking about, it was a government official, and it was a hearing, and that was the thing they were talking about, I believe. I hope it wasn't fake, and I just am imagining this or something, but I remember that, and people just glossed over it. There was nothing really that came from that. Only a few people. Anyway. But yes, 2028 will be something. What is it, 2028? All I see is darkness, but light. It will be like an unexplainable encounter. But that's what it'll be. Someone will see it, capture it. But 2068 will be the real. It doesn't feel dangerous, 2068. It just feels like hope that answered your question. Okay. Next question. Infinite curly fries. There was a video where you channeled a goddess who said that many have forgotten what Apollo represents. I was wondering if Apollo would be willing to come through to speak on that. And what does he see for the future? I can channel him. I can. There's so many. I really haven't channeled in a minute outside of personal readings. I mean, like in terms of YouTube, I may channel him. I have to think of who. That was the goddess who did not like that I didn't do an invocation for her. It was her theme was justice of some sort, and I remember that. I can't remember what video that was, but yes, I will channel Apollo. Next question. Observations 11. This might be a short video. I hope not. Wait, where are we with time? Okay, observation. Hi, Kim. In your career as a therapist, have you ever had a patient who is aware of your channel and gifts? If so, what was the experience like? Who was aware that I was psychic? No. I have read cards I have utilized tarot in my sessions as part of, at the end of session. Some clients really enjoy that. I haven't had an opportunity, my caseload lately, with some clients that I have pulled oracle cards for. They really respond well to that. I haven't encountered anyone who was aware of my gifts. Typically, I don't know, I'm in a different mode when I'm doing therapy work. I don't comb into their energy. Well, being empathetic, I can understand. Sometimes I know what they're thinking, not by reading their minds or anything, but just an energy. And I'm able to relay that to them, to help unravel whatever is going on in their mind. So that's helpful. I don't know if that is a part of my gift. I just know people. Maybe it is, perhaps. I think integrating into am I fully integrated? Not at the level that I'm at, no. But I think moments of integration has made me a better therapist. Has made me very confident and comfortable with tackling certain subjects, problems my clients have had. But I don't think I've ever had a client who was like, oh, you have gifts. I have some who know that I pull, I read cards and things like that, but no. So the answer is no, I haven't. Okay. Next question. Yvette E.G. Hi, Kim. My question is, what will it take for MAGA to see through the BS? Will the full release of Epstein files change the direction of the country? No. Epstein files honestly has nothing to do with, and it's honestly, I have I have touched the energy of this. Is really MAGA is, it seems like, I know people, like, you look and you see things online and you're like, oh, these people, or you see comments that support Donald Trump. There are different levels of MAGA people, and some who, hide that they're MAGA because they know that it's wrong. And there's a psychology that I always say to Trump supporters. A lot of them have seen the truth in the light of like, wait, this is crazy. I need to chill out. I've gone too far, or it's really a cult. And so in order for them to see through the BS, I'm not sure a lot of them will. I'm not sure a lot of them will. I know it seems like there's so many, but also there aren't so many. It's more people who don't support him than more people who do support him. I think what's important is like I said, the only way, it's not about them seeing through the BS, because they're so blind by their hatred. And like I said, there's something, there's a psychology to Trump supporters. There's something going on there that he affirms for them. And so he has to go. That's the only way. It's not anything else. Even if the election was proven to be fraudulent, it wouldn't. He would be, they're persecuting him. You wouldn't believe the cognitive dissonance these people, or people like them, have. It is a cult of personality. It is blind faith in someone is drunk on this person. So anything that they do, it doesn't matter. Any wrong that they do can be excused. There's always an explanation. There's always someone that's persecuting, or, even with evidence right there in their face. It doesn't matter. It's how it is. When you have people, whether it's celebrities, whether it's, let's see if I can pull one card for the answer. Two of Swords. There's your answer. Well, yeah. What did I just say? Five of Pentacles. This is them. They have this. The Five of Pentacles is a sort of victim mentality. When he was running, he hates this country. He's doing everything he's there for vengeance, and the people that are behind him are there for their own agenda and beliefs. That America's structure, our entire system that is imperfect, our government, our medical, our education is being deconstructed. If you don't notice, that's what's happening. Because there are those that believe it has to be destroyed. It's really alarming. So this is what he does. Our country is full of criminals, and it's terrible and it's dangerous, and it affirms this thing that they have inside of them. I'm going to save you. I'm going to, it's a complete bankruptcy of everything. And so this is where they will always be, no matter, even now he's president, they're still angry. They still are upset. They're not happy. They're angry, sad people. So, what would it take for them? They won't. It's difficult for them. Some of them have turned and said, whoa, I am in a cult. This is not normal. This person doesn't care about us. It would take a lot to undo that, to get out of that. So I don't see it. They're lost. He has to go. Next question. Mind you, just remember there's more of us than them. It really is. Pay less attention to them, because they don't have anything. They just have their hatred. They're not educated with the truth, or they don't want to be. They are just, you know what I mean? So it's sad. Anyway, Flower Power 1272. Hi Kim. Will Kamala Harris be placed as the rightful president? Okay. I've talked about this lots of times. Yes, she will be. As I'm looking at the energy, I'm being told the year 2028, it will be unexpected, an unexpected run. That's me doing that. It's not let's see. It'll be unexpected. But again, there's so much in between. There's so much in between still to Kamala. There's so much chaos and confusion. Will she run? I feel like it'll be something we don't expect. Will she run? They're saying she will not have to. That there could be a total collapse of process. Like I said, coming to her. They will come to her. And you know, my physical self, like my logical self, not that it argues with that, but I'm being told it's gonna be so bad. Whatever's exposed will be so just not good. Just like total chaos, guys. Kamala's outcome for the presidency. Give me a card for the future, please. They're just like, Kimberly, total deconstruction, you don't understand. And I'm just like, I get it, but the emperor on the bottom. The emperor on the bottom. Let's see what's on top. Ace of Wands, baby. Ace of Swords. You would not believe. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. I said, if another ace comes out, Knight of Pentacles, slow. Ace of Pentacles. Just missing the Ace of Cups. Okay, Four of Swords, Page of Cups. There's the Six of Cups again, the Ten of Cups. Her outcome is great. Four of Swords in the reverse. Coming back out after a period of separation or pause. The Emperor on the bottom. Yeah. Yes, she will be, and we have to be patient. Has to be done right. Okay? All three aces, just missing the Ace of Cups. Ace of Wands, Ace, Ace. New beginnings. The Keys to the Kingdom, the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords is new clarity, new ways of communication coming out, speaking, you know, those sort of things she's doing now. Ace of Wands. Ooh, this tour is going to be... This is her campaign again. This tour. She's so smart. The Hermit is a period of pause. It's a period of introspection. Next to the Knight of Pentacles. Slow progress, movement, strategic planning towards goals. Okay, her mother's energy, 6 of Cups, always comes out for her. Four of Swords in reverse is a period of coming out after a period of withdrawal, rest, recuperation. Page of Cups, one of my favorite cards, also always comes out for her. Page of Cups is doing things in a new creative way. It's your intuition. It is, my mind just went blank. Sorry. My mind went completely blank. The words left my mind and would not come back. Okay, 6 of Cups is her mother's wisdom, the lessons she's learned in the past that she's bringing into the present, that she'll continue to bring with her. And the 10 of Cups, harmony, contentment, satisfaction as her outcome. Getting what she wants, what she needs. Remember, the Emperor's on the bottom too. Okay, hope that answered your question. Let's see here. Okay, next question is, what time is it? Okay. How many questions do I have? Okay. Not many. All right, next question is 19 Aquarius. Hello, beautiful Kim. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just going to read this because this is a thing I'm trying to do where I'm trying to get comfortable with compliments. Okay, I usually don't read this part, but I'm going to do it. I read it to myself, but I never say it out loud. But I'm going to say it out loud this time. I'm always so inspired and appreciative for all that you do, working really hard, helping us deal with the ugly, bad chaos in America. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. It is always a privilege on your channel. Knowledge is power. It's enlightening. Okay. Thank you. My question is, America in any way in immediate danger since the fringe of generals and all the chaos and distractions with the people who is supposed to protect America, not destroy it? Is America in danger with any other country or countries using military force to take it by evil, greedy, and power-hungry people who break the law by any means possible for revenge and power here in America? Let's see. Let me ask. No. My God, say the danger, more danger lies within than out. Okay. More danger lies within than out, meaning more danger lies within this country than out. We're being watched, they're just watching us. They're just watching us. The Hierophant, 6 of Swords, outcome, let's see what the other cards say though. Six of Wands on the bottom. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, look. more within than out. Six of Swords next to the Five of Pentacles. More chaos. Six of Swords is about transition and calm. Hierophant is the government. What is this, a 5? Seven of Swords, look. The Moon. Queen of Pentacles. Page. Six of Wands. Two of Swords, yeah. It's more here than outsiders. Okay. Seven of Swords is corruption, deceit. The Moon is things being done in the darkness, you know. It's not long lasting though. All of that will crumble. Remember, the Tower's always there. Tower's always there. Okay. Next question is from 1619 SGT. Take care of yourself. Yes, thank you. Do you believe that the announcement that Felon 45 did yesterday was AI? I don't believe that it was, and I believe some people are taking a step too far. What are your thoughts? My pendulum said maybe, but I don't know. I honestly don't know either. Let me ask. Let me see. I don't know. I shouldn't say I don't know. I have an idea, but let's see. First, I'm going to share what I was told. Was the press conference Donald Trump did yesterday AI? Was it AI? Was it AI? Look, it says maybe. It says maybe. It says maybe. My guide said no, but it was definitely staged. To some people, he looked like he does, normal, but to me, and I'm feeling he's not, he's very unwell. He didn't look well. He looked like he was ready to fall asleep, and there was these people all behind him. I'm trying to remember other press conferences Biden had done. I'd never seen someone stand so close. They were just, I'm like, was that Secret Service? To stand like shoulder, arm to arm to him. He looked like he was barely holding up. And then the energy, I could see how. And it's not just because he was missing, and not just because, but every time I've seen him, I'm like, he looks terrible. His hair was greasy, thinning. Well, you know, he's an old man. I've seen that greasy hair before, not from him, but from people who are not well or who've been lying in a hospital bed. How old is he? He's 79 years old. I thought he was much older than that. He's only 70. He's an older gentleman. He's 79. I thought he was in his 80s. Says Donald Trump is trying to blackmail the Supreme Court. Yeah, I mean, well, anyway. He's not well. I could sense in the energy he was being held together. And they're like, oh, cognitively he didn't seem okay cognitively. And people are like, he didn't have a stroke. I don't know. I don't think he had a stroke. I think he's just failing physically. Let's see here. What time is it? Trump's health. Give me an update on his health. Grab the deck. There's so many things in reverse. Hold on. Something's wrong. My pendulum says maybe as well. My guides say, no, but like it was clearly I just don't, the way that they did Biden, it's just everything is he owns the media. They're so afraid of him. It just boggles my mind when I think about when I step into it and pay attention to this stuff, that how much the media now, especially now, is so controlled by this person. They're so afraid to say anything because they don't want to pay millions of dollars, or it's really like scary. We are at a point where, if you look down, it's just a void of it's a void. I don't mean to be dark. I'm keeping it real with y'all. But this isn't gonna last. It's, it's gonna fall apart. It already is, but it's just the repeat of human error, human psychology of how people get complacent and don't challenge people in these positions, the news, I don't understand that. And also, people are also challenging and, they're brought to the brink. But when they lay down like that, like the news, and they would never, newspapers, and it's just bugged, but then you have billionaires buying news corporations and newspapers, so the news changes. That's gonna all end though. Donald Trump's health. Can you show me his current health status? What's going on there? Sometimes people, when they are failing, they get this rallying, surge of energy before they go. That's what I saw in some of the cards. And I pulled Friday. Ten of Pentacles in reverse again. Wait, are these people upright? These people are upright. These are not upright. Okay, so Ten of Pentacles, his legacy. Do you have the Ten of Wands in reverse? When it's facing me, it's in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Cover the naked people. Judgment in reverse. Not good. Not good. Nope. Ace of Cups in reverse. No vitality. All the water's just pouring out. Eight of Swords in reverse. This is his health. Lots of guilt, lots of regret, stagnation, missed opportunities where you could have listened to your healthcare providers. And you didn't. They warned you, they told you you have to change your lifestyle, you got to make some changes, and they did not listen. He did not listen. Nine of Cups in reverse. He ain't okay, y'all. Nine of Cups upright is and the Ten of Pentacles is upright here for him. This is upright. This is his legacy. Nine of Cups in reverse. Upright is contentment, satisfaction. He's not enjoying himself right now. He is sick. He's unwell. All this stagnation. The Lover's in reverse. Out of choices. Now, for those of you who are wondering, are all her cards in reverse? No, because on the bottom we have the Page of Wands upright. I split a few cards. As you saw, I split and I turned one in reverse. So, whether it was AI or not, he's not well. Did y'all see that golfing picture? That bloatedness? Let me cover this nudity here. That picture of him looking terrible, if that was a recent picture, I heard it wasn't. I don't pay attention to those things, but all that doesn't matter to me. I just know that he's not well. Five weeks. We'll see what happens. Okay. There's a feeling of wanting to break free. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Perhaps he will. Perhaps he'll surrender. But he's not okay. What's this? Six of Cups in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. I mean, guys. What else can I say? The four, letting go. Four of Pentacles. He might be giving up the fight. And the last is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So, there's your answer. Oh, alright, one more. Last question is from it's acting wonky. Lucas D9361. Hey Kim, hope you're doing good. I was wondering how many people it would take waking up spiritually to tip the balance and put us all on a better path. My guides say, Spirit says that we are already on the right path, because through tragedy, through stress, we are ascending. So there's so many people waking up, whether they're consciously aware of it or not. It's already happening. We're already on that path. We're already on the journey to a better path. We'll always show the vision of us, this energy pushing us up. Okay. Okay. Actually, there's one more question. I just saw YouTube's acting wonky. Netanyahu has been, I'm sorry, this is from Ray like X7F, and it says Netanyahu has been reported to have a proclivity of blackmailing world leaders. Supposedly he blackmailed Clinton about his affair with Lewinsky and Trump by releasing a birthday card he sent to Epstein. My question is Netanyahu blackmailing French president? The French president. There's a video of he and his wife having an argument on a plane in Vietnam. Did that argument have anything to do with information Netanyahu is used to blackmail Macron? No. My guide said no. Let's see the visual. Did the argument the French president had with his wife has anything to do with being blackmailed? Go to center. Did they actually have an argument on an airplane? They're saying no. Those are just rumors. They do have issues though. I could see him and his wife. They have issues. But no, they didn't have any. No. He doesn't blackmail people. Well, not world leaders. No. Okay. that's it, guys. Please like this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell. Because people don't get notifications when I apparently make posts. So there's that. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will do channel messages in the week ahead. And that's all I got. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow, and goodbye.